If you haven't heard about Bobbi Althoff, this is definitely the week to learn who she is. She's been all over the news, and it's been really insane to see how quickly she's been rising to fame following her interview with Drake. And now she's kind of in drama with Drake. At least that's what people think. And this has been the story that's been taking over nearly every single one of my timelines. If you don't know Bobbi, she's a TikToker who recently blew up after interviewing Drake for her podcast. She had previously posted an interview with Marco, and Drake saw it, followed her. She ended up DMing him to get him on her podcast, and he actually agreed. The episode went absolutely viral and blew her up. She's since gained millions of views on her YouTube channel, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and even signed with WME, which is a huge talent agency. The crazy thing is, I've seen Bobbi on my For You page before, posting just random mommy content. She's never shared her kids' faces or anything like that, not even their names, but she's just posted silly random mommy related things here and there. Her husband has been in her videos, and that's kind of how she grew her large following on TikTok. So to see her posting a podcast with Drake and interviewing him and blowing up for that has just been so wild to see. But now there's some drama that's happened as a result of the podcast, and everyone is extremely confused. Everything seemed to be going really smooth. Bobbi was going on tons of podcasts and talk shows talking about her newfound fame, but Monday, things seemed to change when all of a sudden her and Drake unfollowed each other and she took down the podcast episode with him. That day, she had also posted a video of herself on Reels and TikTok at the Drake concert where it seemed like she was in character, just pretending to not have a fun time. And this is her whole character, how she is when she interviews people. She always acts like she doesn't even want to be there, and it's like a whole bit. So I didn't read into this when I saw this on Instagram and on her TikTok, but a lot of people did. People were like, was Drake mad that she didn't look like she was having fun at the show? Some people were suspecting that there was maybe some weird beef between them, wondering if Drake tried to flirt with her or something and got rejected and she got mad and took down the episode and they unfollowed each other or what. People were coming up with theories left and right, wondering what the heck happened that would cause her to take a video down with over 10 million views that was doing so much for her career right now. It just had to be something big. I felt like it couldn't be a situation where she was mad at him, otherwise she would have also taken down the TikTok and reel of her being at his concert. And also the same day, The Sun reported that she had posted on her Instagram story saying, "Big announcement coming next Monday. Set a reminder because you guys will not want to miss this. 9 in the morning, someone's time zone." So this has me thinking even more that this whole thing is to drive more attention to whatever she is about to announce. Like, this whole thing just seemed very strategic PR stunt to me. I mean, the fact that they both unfollowed each other, the podcast is down, they know all eyes are on them. It just has to be build up for something big. I just felt like there just wasn't a way that there was beef between them. I just wasn't feeling that with the way that she had posted that there was an announcement coming. If she hadn't had posted that, then okay, maybe there was some beef or something, but because she said that there was an announcement and the pod got taken down and they unfollowed each other, it just felt like everything was lining up for them to build up to an announcement. Because obviously all everybody wants to know now is, why did you take it down, and like what is going on, and all eyes are on them. So this is the perfect time for either one of them to be like, surprise, this is what we're working on, or, you know, we have this project or something like that, because people are looking at them. And I sort of feel like it's something that they're doing together. Maybe they're doing another podcast episode, or they're going to be announcing some sort of collaboration, because I just feel like, you know, Drake has to be in on it, right? Like, he has to be. If they both intentionally unfollowed each other, they both know the noise that that's going to cause. The podcast is down. I really don't think that it is the rumors where people are like, Drake didn't sign off, or like he didn't want this posted, because in the interview that she did on the BFFs podcast, she said that Drake had specifically sent her, you know, the clips to use for social media for the podcast. So if he's sending them to her, he obviously already signed off on them, thought that they were good, thought that they were okay. I don't think that there's any drama with the episode or between them. I really think it has to be them working together in some way. And I mean, I guess we will just have to see what happens on Monday when she announces whatever she's about to announce. but she's now had to come out and comment on the drama and the rumors that have been swirling around, denying that she slept with Drake, because that was something going around that people were speculating that she had gotten a divorce with her husband or something because of Drake, and she wanted to shut it all down. The reason that she came out to even address it is because of Dave Portnoy. He talked about the whole situation on the BFFs podcast yesterday, saying that his girlfriend heard a rumor about Bobbi, and so he just decided to DM her and see what she would say.
I heard that Bobbi slept with Drake and is getting divorced, so I asked her. I DM'd Bobbi.
What? You asked her, did you sleep with Drake and are you getting a divorce?
Yeah. She's like, I'm not commenting on that publicly.
Wait, so you just outed her?
Oh.
You just outed her not public comment?
Because they bleeped out what he said, it just made it look bad and had rumors swirling even more. And so Bobbi ended up posting onto her Instagram story about it, saying, I did not want to do this podcast in the first place, and now so much negativity is coming from it. I'm going to leave it alone after this, but this is the uncensored DM between Dave and I. My girlfriend says you hooked up with Drake and got divorced. I'm saying that is not true. She said, I'm not commenting publicly, but off the record, you're right, that is not true. And he said, I knew I was right. Dave then came out to apologize to her via Instagram story and said, BFF news, I owe Bobbi an apology. She's been in the news about her and Drake unfollowing each other after doing a pod together. All sorts of rumors about it. I asked her about it directly. She answered directly. Our social media team edited the clip to make it seem juicy, which is BS. I freaked out on Austin the second I saw it. We did her dirty. He then reposted Bobbi's story and then shared messages with her editor Austin, where he said, got it. Also, all the Bobbi clips are down. Obviously way too little too late, but I'm sorry for what is a massive F up on my part, and I recognize I made you look like an a-hole and put you in an impossible spot. And Dave said, it is what it is. We'll move on. There's still morality in our world. Like, you can't just make people look like Jack. He then said, I may be an a-hole, but I know when we F up, and showed his DMs with Bobbi, where he said, I want to apologize for the way that Drake edited clip was put out. I ripped our media team apart for it. Never should have been released like that. I just said you didn't hook up. It was nothing at all till they edited like that. She said, then you put that on your story because that is so unfair and so messed up. He said, that's what I'm apologizing for. I didn't personally put it up and didn't even know it was made. Our social team did, and I freaked out on them when I saw it. So obviously Bobbi wanted him to post these messages onto his Instagram story just so everybody could see that, you know, BFFs and Barstool were the ones that edited the clip to make it seem like something it wasn't, and Bobbi had not hooked up with Drake and he wasn't trying to cover anything up. She had told him in the messages, super straightforward, off the record, you know, it's not true, the rumors are not true. And well, the clip just looked how it looked and rumors got bigger. Obviously, all this drama came from it, but Dave was clearly trying to make it right, and he ended up even posting the unedited clip of the BFFs podcast where he's talking about this whole thing onto his story.
Anna's like, I heard that Bobbi slept with Drake and is getting divorced, so I asked her. I DM'd Bobbi.
What? You asked her, did you sleep with Drake and are you getting a divorce?
Yeah. She's like, I'm not commenting on that publicly, but that's not true.
So it's clearly been a lot that's happened ever since her big interview, and there's clearly a lot of people that want to know what's going on with her and Drake, and if they have some secret project cooking, and if they're just stirring up drama for more eyes to be on an announcement. It's what makes most sense to me, but I guess we'll just have to see. I certainly want to know what you guys think about all of this in the comments, because it really has just been so crazy. Did you guys know who Bobbi was before this Drake interview? I know a lot of people didn't, but there are those that did and were extremely confused when they saw this, because like I said, she was making mommy content. Like, that's a complete jump, okay? From making videos about breast milk popsicles to interviewing Drake. It's just wild to me that this has happened, and I mean, good for her. She's really taken off and people love her interviews and she's getting amazing big guests, but this has just been such a crazy little couple of weeks. So let me know what you guys think is going on and about this whole situation in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.